this?
Oh, just saying hey.
Oh, okay. You need time to set up, right?
Just 1 minute.
Oh, okay.
But you are up in the meantime.
Oh, I am. Okay. Hey, chat room. So we're just going to knock 5 minutes off Giz Fiz because I've given Dennis 3 different times to serve dinner. So it's 8 o'clock. So I'll finish here in 55 minutes. Hey, Captain J, Mr. Quest, Hack NW, Mom's Worm. Oh, before I forget, this week again, Giz Wiz is Wednesday, Big Don, Wednesday night, normal time. There's a Pepcom health event, Healthy Gadgets, Thursday p.m. So Dennis and I are going to go to that and hopefully find some stuff. Hey, Casey. Hey, Joe, I guess. Casey Joe. Granda? Are you missing an M or is this something new, Dr. Mom? Rainy one. Becky. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, we're serving 8 o'clock coffee, exactly. Giz Wednesday. This Wednesday, then back to Thursday, then back to Wednesday. Bum, bum. It's a type. Okay. It's a type or a typo? All right, chat room. Anybody want to be chat room celebrity of the week? No. All right.
All right, I'm all set here.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for...
It's the Giz Fiz with the Giz Wiz. It's kind of like Cheese Whiz. It's the Giz Fiz. And now your host, mathematics writer and the Giz Wiz, Dick DeBartolo.
Welcome to the not so old-fashioned. Welcome to GizFiz PM, the show where you'll be flushed with excitement. I think that toilet's backed up. Oh my gosh. So my Spectrum cable is acting very weird. You click on the shows you recorded and you say, oh, show that one. And it buffers and says, I can't do that right now. So then you watch something live and you click on info and then it buffers and says, I can't do that right now. So anyway, I've been putting this off for like 2 weeks to call. I loathe Spectrum. Anyway, I went on Spectrum Online because I figured maybe they'll let you test your line online, and they do. And it said, your box is not connected to the system. Really? Then why am I watching cable? It said, if it is connected to the system, call this number. Fortunately, I got a tech guy, so that was really great. I didn't have to go through, is the set plugged in? Is it an American-made TV? But what they are getting, actually, the guy was great. I said, I'm a whole home subscriber. I said, I know that means nothing now. And the guy says, no, I'm from the old school. That's a premium customer. We want to make sure that you're happy. I'm a premium customer because my cable bill is over $260 a month. Anyway, he said, I'm going to turn your TV on and off and do some stuff. And he said, you know what? You're going to be home tomorrow at lunch? I'll send a guy between 1 and 2 p.m. I said, tomorrow's Sunday. He said, yeah, that's fine. So I hung up, and then I got an automated call from Spectrum. If you want to keep this appointment, press 1. If you don't want to, press 2. If you want to reschedule, press 3. If your cable box has cured itself, press 4. If you never want to hear this announcement again, press 5. So I hang up, and then my cell phone rings. and it's Spectrum with all the same questions, but in a different order and different things for the keypad. So it's like they had someone design for landlines, and then they had someone else design it for a cell phone. And what always gets me is it says there's no choice on the cell phone. There is a choice. If you are keeping this appointment and your cable is still broken, press some number. But on the phone, it just says take no action. So I just hang up and hoping that was good. Okay, we're going to start with photo capture. That's why I use Sling TV. Oh, only a handful of channels. Do you Stoic Squirrel? Do you get TCM? I need TCM. I live. Is anybody else a huge TCM fan? It's always good to call back and ask for retention once a year. I'm not sure what retention is. Oh, you know what? I wouldn't do that only because something we have is no longer available. But if you have it, they let you keep it. And it's whole house recording, so that if you record on any box, like Dennis records a show, he'll come down and say, oh, you know what? I recorded this show. It has trains in it. You're going to like to watching it. So whatever you record shows up on 3 boxes. I'm a Time Warner Legacy customer. Okay, so we're going to start with photos from George Davis. You have a similar station? Is there something similar to TCM? TCM is on Sling. Oh, that's good to know. Okay. Anybody know who Eddie Muller is over at TCM? He does Noir Alley, where they show all the old black and white movies. Anyway, he tells great stories about how the movie was made and stuff. And last week I emailed him and said, I just love those stories you tell. I'm a big fan of your show. And I got an email back going, oh my God, Mazmet is writing me a fan letter. I am flattered beyond belief. Anyway, that was great fun. It's not TCM, but it shows old stuff. Oh, okay. All right. Photo number 1 is this one. Full screen. Is that cake or cheese? I guess it's cheese. Okay, so we're in a cheese shop, if you're doing audio only, and there are racks of cheese and tables with cheese also. Full round heads of cheese. Mice Heaven. This is cheesy. Another Mouse's Idea of Heaven. Someone cut the cheese, start cutting. It's a cheddar store who cuts the cheese. Ice making plant. Not quite sure I get that. Welcome to the original cheese factory. Say cheese and cheese and cheese. Another please say cheese. How much is cheese? Is too much cheese. No amount of cheese is too much cheese. Penny's Last Job. Mouse Heaven. Cheese It Factory. All that cheese and no burgers. Mickey Mouse's Cheese Cellar. Back room at the Cheesecake Factory. Oh, this is very funny. The Roquefort Files. What a cheesy photo. All this cheese and no knife. Another dream of every mouse. Kraft came home. Pass the cheese knife, please. Is this really a cheese shop? Sounds like stupid answers to dumb questions. Or the other way around. Sadly, an automated cheese. Sadly, it's an automated cheese shop sponsored by Amazon. Every piece of cheese for all your cheddar needs. I'll take a dozen. No, seriously, we need the AC tech here now. And we'll end with, it's kind of like Cheese Whiz, but with real cheese. Those are great, chat room. Bum, bum. George Davis says, oh, maybe George didn't think they were cheese. George says, for the photo of a small shop with round objects inside, my caption is, no, this is not a curling stone shop. Sorry, this is a cheese shop. Oh, no one picked up on curling stones. They do look like that. Photo number 2. Photo number 2 is a terrace. There we go. Okay, it's a terrace overlooking a lagoon or a body of water. Quite beautiful. Wicker furniture on the terrace. And a cat. Although I can't tell if the cat is the painting or not. But that's up to you, okay? A front porch, wicker furniture. And the view we see is a beautiful ocean. Feed that cat. Nice Photoshop life. Nice photo of a painting. Here, kitty, it's a make-believe front porch. The cat's dream. Beatmaster says, this is cheesier than the previous photo. Give the cat some swimming lessons. Pleasant retreat. Set for the cat's play. When the kids go out to play, they never come back. Why? Fred Rogers' summer home. This is my world. The cat that would have destroyed it all. After you get your cheese inside, you eat it out here. That weird red ball has a cat theme. Grease cat. Front porch clutter. The first horse named disqualified. I'm not sure. Cottage to be torn down for a 10-story condo. I thought I saw a putty tat. Pretend vacation photo of a glass of that lemonade, please. You did a lot of dancing. Here's another pretend vacation photo. It does look like a Photoshop job. And we'll end with, on a clear day, you can see the Russian hackers. George said, for a porch overlooking a bay, my caption is, look at this view. This has to be the most relaxing place in the whole world. Okay, photo 3. All right, so it's a catamaran. Not a catamaran. It's a, I don't know what that is. It's an outrigger. I think it's an outrigger, isn't it? Outrigger canoe. Crystal clear water, and when there's an island in the background. And a million miles away, it looks like there's a sailboat not under sail. But it is a beautiful photo, beautiful water, clear, you can see to the bottom. Outrigger, oh, I got it. What a view, outrigger canoe. Survivor 2020, powerboat, no. Outrigger, Gilligan's Outhouse, Gilligan's Island, Leo's Getaway. Hell, Dick, you're the boating expert. Yeah, I'm a power boating expert. Wish this was my backyard. Bataram, old chum, private island, keep out. My dream hideaway location to get away from it forever. Paradise minus a USB charging port. Mom's Worm said, this is the view from the porch in the last photo. Rowers are on a break. I found Gilligan's Island. Wilson, what happened to the crew? Waz said our hotel should be there. Hawaii 50 Sea Patrol. Gilligan's Atoll. Zoom in on the rum ham. Shark, where? All right. And George said, for a small island in the ocean, my caption is, oh, I was wrong. This is the most relaxing place. No traffic noise, warm air, and no bugs to bother me. Okay, photo 4. Oh, go live on that. Oh, this is why my Spectrum cable isn't. Oh, my God. Oh, God. All right, it's a telephone pole with wires coming in all four directions. And there's a poor guy up there, I guess, trying to find my the one that goes to my cable box. All right. So that's it. I can just call this lots of luck. Cord cutter's nightmare. No, that's a cord cutter's. I guess it's cord cutter's nightmare. Cut the red wire. I think he's wired. Untangle this. No, not that wire. Cut the wire next to it. We're gonna need a total rebuild. Tijuana Alex. Eeny, meeny, mighty, mo. This is how they steal electricity in India. So much to say and so little time to do it. Which cable again? The internet. Cut the black wire. Which one? U.S. cable system. This is what happens when Microsoft wires your neighborhood. I agree with that. Cut the red one. Dickie's house wiring nightmare. That is not far wrong. Who did that? Raven? Unfortunately, the back of my desk looks pretty much like that. You reported scrambled signals. Cut the green wire. Has to be a foreign country phone service. Another disconnect the black wire, but which one? Can you connect me now? More power to the people. How's your day, hon? Well, honey, I'm never going to be unemployed. And we'll end with Fred S. saying, electric spaghetti. Chat room, you guys excel at this. George said, for the man working on a power pole, my caption is, my second day up here, Mr. Johnson, and I can't find the correct wires to get you hitched up to the internet. Sorry. Captain J says, GizFiz fixing his own cable. Actually, the Spectrum DSL's been very good. I constantly have 350 down and 24 up. So that part of the $260 is good. Photo 5 of 6. Oh, that's funny. It's a glass of water. The glass is level, but the water in the glass is on a slant. All right. So if you're audio only, it's a clear glass of water on a table, sitting flat, glass is flat. The liquid in the glass is at a slant. Here's your order of 2-part epoxy. Earthquake. How many tequilas have you had? This water is lopsided. Get your money back. I think I drank too much. The boat is listing. Earthquake detector. Tends to lean to left. It's a tropical delusion. The table is tilted. Sailboat picnic table. House might be shaking. Optimist, pessimist. I can't quite decide. How am I supposed to tell if the glass is half full or half empty? I don't think this is very good. I don't think you're appreciating the gravity of this situation, Twisted Mister. Trump's reality. This house is not square. This ship has been hard to port for an hour. This is nuts. This is the latest sobriety test. Water. This glass sits exactly on the Earth's equator. Some people see this glass as half cocked. And here's another glass of water at the equator. Here comes the T-Rex. And we'll end with Einstein's proven correct again. Oh, I just see going by. Glass of water in the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Excellent. George said, glass of water, but the water's slanted. My caption is, every time I fill the glass up, which I've done 3 times, it ends up the same. I must be in one of those mystery spots on Earth. All right, finally, our final photo. Compliments of George Davis. Oh my God, I love squirrels. The squirrel in the park, standing next to an iron fence. Terrible disrepair. The fence hasn't been painted in years, which is why I think it's a public park. And the squirrel's just standing there on his hind legs, kind of like, got a nut. Oh, I dropped my nut. Oh, it's not for me to do. It's at your job. Dog. Oh, dog, that's very funny, Maggie. Tree rat, shoo it. You got something to say? I'm your new savior. Follow me to the rest of the nuts. Anyone see a moose? Will pose for nuts. You talking to me? Excuse me, sir. Might you have an acorn for me? What are you looking at? Give me peanuts. Who stole my nuts? What, me worry? Psst. Want to see my nuts? Let me out of here. This is another one we have. Squirrel saying, what me worry? Begging with cuteness. Do you mind? Waiting for his reward. Squirrel sees big nut. I am moving to D.C. Lots of nuts. Hello, sir. Any spare nuts? Cardassian rat who stole my nuts? Robert Bigelow says, this squirrel's doing better than I am. Take me to your nut leader. Would you like to buy me an acorn? And another, you talking to me? You talking to me? Who the hell are you staring at? We'll end with the mouse in the middle. The mouse in the middle? All right, anyway. Oh, here's a throwback to another photo. Show me the way to those cable wires to chew on. And George said, for the squirrel looking up, conversing. Oh, George says the squirrel is conversing. My caption is, here's the deal, buddy. I keep the dogs from pooping in your yard as long as you keep bringing me peanuts. Fair enough? Stay happy and healthy, George adds. Have more fun next week. And a lot of that fun is because of you, George. The chat room excels at doing these photos. All righty then. What do we have here? Did I put them in the right place? Let's do a couple of... Oh, you know what? Let's do a couple. You guys are good at the movie things. Going to do 2 movie. Although, I'm not so sure about this. Who directed The Hunger Games? Who directed The Hunger Games? Too hard? I had no idea. Colonel Sanders. Julia Child. Oh, the movie director. All right, so no. Pee Wee Herman, Chef Boy idea. Okay. All right, chat room. Okay, I'll give you the answers. You pick the right one. Because no one is anywhere near this. Who directed The Hunger Games? James Cameron, Gary Ross, Steven Spielberg, Fergal Riley, Aunt Jemima, Soupy Sales, some guy who always is yelling, cut. Oh, the chat room has come to a White Fang, James Cameron, the director in the middle, none of the above, the box office. Gordon Ramsay, oh my God. Ross, Emerald, Karen Carpenter, The Thin Man. We didn't ask our authority, Alex. Alex, who directed Hunger Games? Any idea?
No idea.
No idea. It is A couple people have it. It is Gary Ross. And there's another. A guy with a beret and a megaphone. Wow. Boy, it just shows you what a thankless job directing a movie is. I got to try one more movie thing. That was a disaster, chat room. And I think this is obscure too, so you might not get it. Which film by the Coen brothers features narration by Sam Elliott? Which film by the Coen brothers features narration by Sam Elliott? The Dude, The Coneheads, Big Lebowski. Say it again, Sam. Untouchables. Coneheads. Oh, that's funny. Coen heads. The Big Lebowski. Coneheads. Wells Fargo. Halfway House. Raising Arizona. Dude, where's my car? The Man Who Shot Hitler. Alex, any idea? Actually, 4 or 5 have it right. Any idea which film by the Coen brothers features narration by Sam Elliott?
Big Lebowski.
It is. So you knew that for sure?
Yeah, I like that movie.
You like that movie. All right, excellent. Excellent. All right. We'll do a couple of logo. It's a couple of logo. Oh, you know what? I don't know if this has changed or not, chat room, but you'll tell me. What color are the 2 G's in the Google logo? What color are the 2 G's in the Google logo? All right. We do not. Gray, green, green. Oh my God, red. Google says, let me, Beatmaster says, let me Google that. Yeah, no Googling is right. Green for the obscene amounts of money. Couple of right answers. Alex, what is your guess? What color are the 2 G's in the Google logo?
I think red.
You would be wrong, according to this card. Actually, Google just keeps changing them every day, don't they? See if you can find a Google logo for us. It's according to this card, they are blue.
Here, let's just show Google right now and as an answer. Oh, wait.
Oh, it's all blue. Where can we find a Google thing that's... Oh! They are blue. They are blue. Okay. Oh. Chat room, this is going to be so easy. The form of transportation that is synonymous with rice-a-roni. Form of transportation that's synonymous with rice-a-roni. Lift. That's good. Cable cars, mule team. Cable car, the Mayflower, trolleys, cable box cars, a donkey cart, a honey wagon, a city bike, steam cars, Kawasaki, the Flying Nun, a tricycle. Oh my God. Alex, as a native out there, what mode of transportation is synonymous with rice-a-roni?
Cable cars.
The cable car, correct. In the Hebrew national slogan, fill in the blank. we answer to blank. The Hebrew national slogan, fill in the blank. I know this one. We answer to blank. Our higher authority, our stockholders, ourselves to a higher calling, a higher authority. We answer to angry pigs, an upset stomach. We answer to no one. Mel Brooks. We answer only when the phone rings. We answer to higher authority, our master, the question, the meat cutters union, shareholders, people, PETA, people eating tasty animals, some guy named Frank. We answer to the hot dog market. Alex, finish the famous slogan. Hebrew National, we answer to...
I don't know.
Oh, could we get a possible ad? In the meantime... Well, okay, chat room. While he's doing that, while Alex is doing that, what German company was started by Adolf Dassler, Dassler? What German company was started by Adolf Dassler? Mercedes, BASF, Adidas, Mercedes-Benz, Volkswagen, Puma, French's mustard, Fig Newton's Viewmaster, Adidas, Meat Tenderizer, the Wiener Schnitzel, the Dassler diaper, Audi. Alex, take a break for a minute. Do you know what German company was started by Adolf Dassler?
I'm just gonna guess Volkswagen.
No, that was one of the most given answers. But chat room, a bunch of you have it. He started Adidas, not Hitler Motors. Adidas. Okay.
We do have a sponsor, by the way.
Okay, great. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we pause for a sponsor's message.
Government regulations say we can make our Hebrew national beef hot dogs from frozen beef. We don't. The government says we can use artificial coloring. We don't. They say we can add meat byproducts. We don't. They say we can add non-meat fillers. We can't. We're kosher and have to answer to an even higher authority.
There you go. We answer to a higher authority. Several of you had that. All right. We will, since we're on nationalities, nationality of Erno Rubik, the man who invented the cube in 1974. His nationality. I guess this must have been a category, nationalities. Hebrew nationals are good. Oh, George, that you put that on your list. George was looking for a crunchy Frank. Let me see if I can catch that before it goes by. Knox Harrington. Hebrew National Frank's crunchy. From Cuba, Ukraine, Tasmanian, Romanian. These questions belong on Jeopardy. Nationality of Erno Rubik, of Cube fame. Polish. Nathan's are crunchy. I told him Nathan's, but he couldn't get them out there in California. Boy, I don't think anybody has it. Alex, you want to take a shot at the nationality of Erno Rubik, the man who invented the cube?
German?
He is Hungarian. Okay. All right. So we're going to do like 8 minutes. Do you have that video link to the Pan Am thing?
Yeah.
Okay. So were you the one that commented, I think I saw this before and I like it a lot?
Yeah.
Or was that John?
No,
You saw it.
Yeah.
Okay. So this was
it's airplanes. Of course I have.
It's oh, that's right. It's airplanes. Okay, this is Michael Klein sent us in. He said it's not your typical yearn to learn, but it's very interesting. It's long. We're going to just do like the first 8 minutes, and if you like it, we'll finish it next week because it's all about Pan Am introducing the jet airplane.
So just let me know when to cut it off.
Yeah, exactly. I'll start a stop. I'll start a stop.
Yeah, that doesn't. We
Yeah,
can air as long as we want.
Right. Okay.
All right.
But yep.
In the beginning, man's world was no larger than his eye could see. His horizon no further than his legs could carry him. The far side of the earth was a mystery.
And
Slowly,
things
bit
were
by bit,
100
down
times
through the
better.
centuries, man ventured out
And
across
the
seas,
countries were made of
groped his way
whipped
to the distant
cheese.
corners of the earth, marked the lonely latitudes, explored the jungles, discovered the poles. By
The
the beginning
poles?
of our century, most of the world was on the map.
Who's putting
For the
mustard on the
ordinary
green
man
map?
who wished to know the far places, to see Baghdad, Bangkok, Istanbul, Rio.
How do I
to
even
walk
know
the
there are
streets of
such
London and
places?
Athens. For him, time was the enemy.
Wait a minute.
So vast an earth, so little time, until now, until the birth of
The
this
house
new
in the
age,
middle.
the age of the jet.
Oh! Oh,
Here in
let's
the
jump in
sky,
those
we make our
engines,
peace with
guys.
time.
Let's take that first
The
jet right
sky
out of the
is our
sky.
element now. Up here is where man conquers the clock and the calendar.
Maybe they'll throw food out the windows.
It took the pilgrim ship Mayflower 65 days to batter its way across the Atlantic.
Oh, no, what that Mayflower.
An
No wonder
American's
that ship is
river
so
makes
slow.
It in 6.5 hours.
It looks like a turtle.
It took the
And this is the
conquistador
Nina.
Francisco Pizarro 4 heartbreaking months to get
Wow.
from Panama to Peru.
And now the Pinta.
Jet passenger time from New York to South America is 4 hours and 15 minutes. It took Sir Francis Drake 3 years to circle the globe.
And it took that turtle
An American's jet river can fly
120
around
years.
the world in less than 3 days. As far back
It's
as
Sully
you can
as a
remember,
child. Someday
there are
I'll
rare
put a
moments
plane
of
in the
discovery.
Hudson River.
Moments when you suddenly realize that the simplest things are remarkable. When you can gaze at a flower and discover a continent. And after that, nothing is ever quite the same again. For as long
Really?
as you live, within you there will always be a touch of Balboa.
God
seeking
almighty,
new
are they ever going to show an airplane?
There is a curiosity in us all. a
Oh,
restless hunger
right.
to learn.
There's poison ivy and poison
And out
oak.
of it has come mankind's
And there are
most profound
leeches.
triumphs.
That's what you get when you
In
can
the
take a
child
jet
who
around
watches
the
and
world.
waits and wonders how and wonders why. You can see Copernicus struggling to unlock the secrets of the universe.
Really?
And
That
see
guy's
Sir
got good
Isaac Newton
eyesight.
groping towards the truth of gravity.
And eggs.
Now, in our lifetime, comes one of those rare moments when a great door swings open and man
Oh,
enters a
close
new
that
age,
cockpit door,
the
you
age
idiot!
of the jet. No,
No,
one
on the
person brings a
runway.
new
Put it on the
age.
runway.
It is ushered in by thousands. Most become obscured by the haze of history. Who was
And the haze
Magellan's
of the
cook or
jets.
Columbus's carpenter? No one can tell you their names, yet each did his part to change the world. Today at this huge airline maintenance hangar, in this, the age of the jet, many are doing their part. Clerks, mechanics, secretaries, engineers, instructors, technicians of every kind. Communications checking in messages from Buenos Aires. A memo from London, an urgent request from Rome.
And no one there to receive it.
And meanwhile, up in scheduling, every flight is planned, every crew member assigned for weeks ahead.
Oh, my
Which plane will
God.
be in Tokyo on the 15th? Which pilot will be in Johannesburg on the 22nd? Which
I have no
navigator will be
idea.
in New York on the 29th and landing in Istanbul on the 30th. And all the while, a training program in progress. A miniature university here. Refresher courses in design and hydraulics, engine theory, radar and communication.
Well, how many people can fit in that thing? Shouldn't it have like a cabin or something, sir?
Experience, going back to the classroom to keep in touch with the latest developments of
Yeah,
the
just
jet.
hit that and then say that there's some
For
turbulence
every hour
ahead.
in the air, the jet clipper spends 25 man-hours on the ground, being checked and tested. Strip down the engines.
That's how long it
X-ray
takes to be a
those
jet
hidden places
mechanic,
inside the
25
wings and
hours?
fuselage.
I think it
Replace
should
the
go
worn
under the
parts.
wing, but that's just a guess.
Check and recheck. And
Give me a check.
again.
I don't know. Want to go home? Oh, it looks like a smiley face.
709 is ready to be towed to run-up spot.
Okay, 709. Go.
This is the nerve center. Maintenance control. In
Oh,
touch
my
with every
God.
ground crew on the line. Knowing just what has to be done to each plane and knowing exactly when it will be ready to fly.
Flight 89 needs Danish. Can you get some Danish? Yeah. That's the 8-ball flight. Don't get on that.
Meet Harry Larson, key man in maintenance. 39 years old, long a master mechanic. A skilled technician, hands sure as a surgeon's, eyes sharp as a jeweler's. A virtuoso with a
Tie
wrench
as messy
and
as
a
can be.
screwdriver. 18 years on the line playing nursemaid to airplanes. Back in Sweden, his ancestors were tool makers for 6 generations.
Sometimes I come in for work in the morning and find myself thinking of everything going on in just this one building. All it takes
And
to
then I
keep
think
those
maybe I
jets
should think
flying
about
on schedule.
airplanes.
Right here in maintenance control is where I begin my day. Stop by and pick up my assignment. Flight 116. She has to be checked out and ready to take off for Paris in
Oh,
exactly
they tell me
3
one of the
hours.
wings is missing. I could tell that right from here.
Look closely.
And catering.
This
Here's one
is
of
the
our
key
chefs.
that unlocks the door to a new age. The Jet Clipper, bringing the far ends of the
Complete with
world
giant
within reach
speakers.
of us all.
When you come from a family of tool makers, one thing you inherit is to know that a fine machine is beauty. Without a wasted line, nothing meaningless. As perfect as a seashell.
Already had a complete going over in the hangar. Now comes another.
I have 8 minutes to make sure that
Operational
everything on this
bench.
plane.
My father used to say,
Stellar
make it
Squirrel
clean,
says, I wish my
make it
plane would
simple."
play this kind of music.
They sure did it with this jet engine. The air just drives in through the front, gets squeezed by the compressor, heated by a burner to build pressure,
then shoots out to the tailpipe.
Oh, wow.
The Jet Clipper, twice the length of a railroad car, with a wingspan big enough to line up a regiment. Cruising speed, 600 miles an hour.
Whoa!
Before the
Okay,
first
Alex,
passenger
we're
ever
going to
stepped
go
aboard,
out.
there were
Oh,
4
my
years of
God.
test flights,
Okay, we can end there.
millions of hours of
They
engine
flew
time,
away?
month after month.
Oh, my God. I think I showed you the doves last week, the picture of the doves. Dennis was upstairs, and he just said, so they flew away or they fell away?
I don't know. One's sitting on top of the greenhouse. I don't know where the other one went.
Did you go out in the
I've
yard?
been searching all over the place.
Oh, shit. Sorry, folks. We went to the wildlife thing, and the lady said they don't learn to fly right away, but they'll glide down to the ground. But one of them isn't there. So they did get out of the nest. One of them is in the backyard on the greenhouse. So as soon as the show ends, oh, well, the mother can't pick her up. We can put it back in the nest. The Catskill dove. The mother has been leaving for many hours a day, but when we're panicking that she hasn't fed them, she comes back and feeds them, and she takes out again. And then last night, we become very paternal about these doves. Said it's 8 o'clock and the mother's not back. It's getting dark. And then the mother came back and stayed with them all night and then left in the morning. And then today there were 2 adults with the baby. So evidently the husband showed up. So now we're worried what happened to one of them. There's a cat in the yard next door. So I hope he didn't glide into that. All right. So we're going to do a couple of, you want to play match game? You want to go upstairs?
I think I'll go upstairs.
Oh, go upstairs. Okay. All right. We're going to play a couple of match games. And then okay. All right, so down at the pond, Kermit the Frog said, my favorite game is playing Leap Blank. Down at the pond, Kermit the Frog said, my favorite game is playing Leap Blank. Oh, that's good. Leap Human. That's excellent. Oh, Leap Year is very funny. Another leap year. Leap Camel. Leap Lily Pad. Leap Pig. A lot of leap years. Leap Fish. Leap Miss Piggy. Leap Gazelle. Oh, leapfrog. Leapfrog could be an answer. Frog. Alex, down at the pond, Kermit the Frog said, my favorite game is playing Leap Puppeteer. Okay. I had Leap Miss Piggy. And then, we had for Goodson, we had to have answers on the card. Possible answers. So he would say, well, what are people going to say? And on the card, we had Miss Piggy, Leap People, Leap Frog, but Leap Year is funny. The witch doctor said to the cannibal, take 2 blanks and call me in the morning. The witch doctor said to the cannibal, take 2 blanks and call me in the morning. I don't know if I'm going to get a match or not. Take 2 fingers. Take 2 hearts. 2 coconuts. 2 eyeballs. 2 Taurus. 2 shrunken heads. Chickens, frogs, bats, more shrunken heads. Ears. Oxycodons. Wives, witch doctors. Okay, the witch doctor said to the cannibal, take 2 blanks and call me in the morning. I said, I think I got no matches. Take 2 toenails and call me in the morning. And Alex, you said, take 2 balls and call me in the morning. That was a very ballsy answer. Okay. Dum-bum. At the wedding, one guest said to the other, you can tell the bride used to work for a railroad. The bridal train has a blank. At the wedding, one guest said to the other, you can tell the bride worked for a railroad. The bridal train has a blank. A brake, a caboose, a conductor, crossbar. The train has a train, a switch, a horn, a roundhouse. Velvet says a delay, caboose, a bar, bell and whistle, a hobo, a dining car. Okay, Alex, at the wedding, one guest said to the other, bride used to work for railroad. The bridal train has a caboose. Ta-da! A very popular answer, caboose. Derailment, a baggage car. An ETD. Wait a minute, ETD. Is that right, BlackRock? Oh, it is right. ETD, anybody know what ETD is? Dun dun. All right. BlackRock, tell everybody what ETD is. They no longer could do. There you go. End of train device. It can be a light or it can be as little as a red flag. It's kind of sad. Replace a whole caboose with a red flag or a ding, 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 a little red light. Okay. Chief Running Brave. You know, remember, this is 1976. Chief Running Brave said, my son is a wimp. He's not like Running Brave. He's more like Running Blank. Chief Running Brave said, my son's a wimp. He's not like Running Brave. He's more like Running... he's like running nose, running chicken, running to the couch, running away is excellent. Running blind, running squirts, running half spooked, running nose, running bear, B-A-R-E, running backwards in a cornfield. Alex, Chief Running Brave said my son's a wimp, not like Running Brave, more like running. Alex is running scared. Oh my God, Alex, we're on a matching thing here. Running scared. You know what, chat room? It's getting dark here, so I'm going to go help Dennis look to see if we found out where the dove ended up. So we're not going to do Charlie, and I think I'm not going to do the whole ending here that we normally do. So next week it's the same, right, Alex? Leo's doing...
Yeah, there's pre-records, but it's not going to be nearly as long because I think we only have you right after the show, and then I think 2 segments to fill.
Oh, okay.
So it might only be a half hour or an hour at the most.
Oh, okay. All right.
Also, just programming note, I think John will be doing the show because I have other duties to attend at work that day.
Okay. Other duty. All right. So you heard that, chat room. So next week, GizFiz will be like 45 minutes to an hour late, not as late as tonight. Giz Wiz is Wednesday night. And I'll see you all next week. This has been Giz Fiz PM. Thanks, chat room. Take care, all. Okay, bye. Alex, thank you.